The Mighty Macs tells the story of Coach Kathy Rush and the Immaculata College 1972 women's basketball team.
And this is one that's been in the works for so long. And one of the stars of the film grew up in the Delaware Valley.
It's not my fault you're spinning your wheels on something that no one cares about, Kathy.
I care. What you'd rather.
David Boreanaz plays the husband of Kathy Rush's husband, and Carla Gugino portrays Kathy. David and Carla are both with us today. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Hey, congratulations on the movie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And David, welcome home.
Yeah, it's good to be home. It's amazing to just feel the Philly love. It's great. I mean, when we found out we were shooting, well, I found out when we were shooting in Philadelphia, it was just such a great opportunity to be a part of such a great story. It's very exciting.
Yeah, it really is. It's so great to be here where it all happened.
Carla, it's really amazing that this story hadn't been told before.
I know. I feel somehow like maybe it was waiting for me. It really has been a long time coming, and Kathy Rush is an extraordinary woman, and I'm just honored to have been able to play this character. And there's so little in the story, in the movie, that's manufactured. I mean, almost including the gym burnt down at Immaculata. They had no gym to start these practices at. So many things that were really incredible. The odds were against them, and they really triumphed.
You didn't have to embellish the story at all. And this was completely against the odds.
Yeah, for sure.
Kathy Rush is actually in our studio audience today.
I was going to say, did you have a lot of conversations with her? How did you?
We were able to sit down. Actually, we sat on a picnic bench at Immaculata for our first conversation, which just felt so appropriate. And it's interesting because you want to see the lens through which the person you're playing sees the world. And very quickly, sitting down with Kathy, I got just a sense of her in a way that made it really helpful for me in terms of how to play her and bring her to life on screen.
And this movie is a long time in the making, as I said. How did it feel for you, growing up in this area, to be able to play a character in this movie that means so much to the area?
Yeah, it was. When I read the script, I didn't realize, when I was slowly reading it, and for the role that I play, Ed Rush, who was a prominent NBA official at the time, and I'm reading it, going, wait, I know this guy, and he used to actually take me to basketball games when I was a freshman in high school. So I went to the Sixers games, the Nets games with him, and it just so happened now went up for the role, and I got the role and to be part of the story, and then to come home and shoot it in Philadelphia, see all my friends and family. They came down to the set, and just to be a part of the energy of Immaculata College. And to see it through his eyes, that character's eyes, was inspiring, because at that time, obviously, women were not allowed to go. They could, but it was just not right. They should stay at home and take care of, the homestead. But this woman went out and inspired young kids, and they won a national championship. And my character comes around at the end of that.
You gave Kathy a hard time in the movie.
Took him, long enough to come around.
You were problematic.
I was, but I came around, and it was so much fun to see that journey, and to see Kathy Rush on the set, and to have Ed Rush there. It was just great to be around that energy.
Well, Kathy, we should ask you, how did they do? How close were they?
I thought they were perfect. I thought they looked the part so much like Ed and I. And, it was an amazing experience. The first time I actually saw the DVD of the movie, and the nun says, Catherine Rush, and I'm looking at this woman, and it was exhilarating, disconcerting, all at the same time. But they were fabulous, and they brought so much energy. Carla, not an athletic person, but she took on this role of how important it was to inspire these kids to be a little bit better version of themselves.
Well, it's really an amazing story. What's amazing, too, is how many young women you so inspired that went on to have such a large impact in the sports community.
Immaculata Scholar was always first in Scholar Athlete, and so many went on to coaching positions. One actually played for 3 national championship teams and then coached 3 national championship teams. But even more important, one of my ex-players is a pediatric cardiac transplant specialist. I have difficulty saying it, let alone thinking about what she does. So they really were brilliant young women who had motivation to play basketball and to be academically challenged.
Well, it was brilliant also to have the world premiere in Philadelphia on Friday. Big turnout for that.
It was truly spectacular. what a great space that is, the Kimmel Center, too.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of people were there. We actually sent one of our viewers there, and she got some pictures.
Yeah?
So, yeah, it was, people who went said that it was a great time.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. It was really celebratory and such an amazing place to see the movie on the big screen.
Well, people were lining up to see the movie at the premiere, and no surprise there, but they'll also be lining. Oh, there you are, David.
Hey, there I am coming out.
We have a nice, clear shot of you.
I was thinking to myself, wait, I went to high school with that guy over there. Oh my God, that was a pretty crazy shot.
We can have that blown up to an 8x10 if you need some new headshots.
Fantastic, I would love that. Thank you.
We're working for you, David.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. You got the screening coming up, or the screening happened. So you got it actually comes out on the 21st.
It comes out on Friday. Yeah.
On this Friday, all right. And we have screening passes to give away to everybody in our studio audience today, as well as a few other things from the movie. Carla Gugino, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys very much.
David Boreanaz, say hi to your father, Dave Roberts, for us.
Will do, thank you.
Did yeoman's work here in Philadelphia, in the Philadelphia weather scene, so hopefully he's doing well.
He is.
All right, thank you, and good luck with the movie. Thank you, Kathy, for being here.